Hey guys. Okay, so this video was requested for me to do after I did my Q&A. It's the time I went to Mexico, and I was like nervous to make this because I don't really do story times, and like I don't know, like reliving the past is kind of weird, and like yeah, so for me this is awkward. But okay, so here it is. Here's my story time. So I had this boyfriend. All names are going to be changed in this video, and hopefully I don't get confused and accidentally spill somebody's real name. Like nothing bad or whatever happened. I mean, somebody did go to jail obviously, but you know, nothing like too crazy happened. But like I don't talk to any of these people anymore, so yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna call the boyfriend Chris. I was 18 at the time. We decided that we were gonna go to Mexico, and then his friends, let's see, what did I decide to call them in my notes? Brian and Jack wanted to go with us. Okay, so my boyfriend Chris was, let's see, this is how long ago it was. I can't even remember. I think he's 1 year older than I was. So he was 19 and his friend was 19, and I think that his other friend was like maybe 20 or something like that. Like I don't remember exactly. Okay, this is a very long time ago. I'm 29. Hi. If you're new here, I'm Michelle. I'm 29. I'm a mom. I've been with my husband for 10 years. This was the boyfriend I had before him. When we got to Mexico, everything went fine. There was no like rules for like having a passport or anything. You just like show your California ID. We lived in California at the time. Show your California ID. They let you into Mexico. If you wanted to leave Mexico, you show your California ID. You get out of Mexico. Like, it was very simple. I think now you have to have a passport to get in and out. Like, don't quote me. I don't know. I haven't went anywhere in 10 years. Like we went from California to Nevada, and like that's about it in the past 10 years. So when we got to Mexico, we like found a bar, which was of course Tijuana, because you know, we weren't like, I mean, we drove a long time. It like took a while to get there. We're from NorCal, so it took like 9 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, something like that to get down there. And so we're like, okay, well, you know, we're not old enough to drink in the States, so like we want to go find a bar because you know, whatever. We went and we found a bar, and my first drink was a tequila sunrise. It was delicious. Let me say that really quick. It was great. So if you ever, you know, go to Mexico, drink a tequila sunrise. After the bar, we went to a like taco shop. You know, like there's like taco shops and like burrito shop, I don't know what they're called, like Mexican restaurants, you know, like everywhere. So we went like to one of those, and like the tacos were really good. So if you're ever in Mexico, go get some tacos. Of course, I don't know, that should be something without saying, like, don't go to Mexico, have Mexican food, but there are some people that don't. Anyway, like, go to Mexico, get your Mexican food. We had some more drinks there. They were really good, you know, it was fine. I wasn't driving anymore. Like, I think we were mostly walking around the town, like the little area. We had parked the car and we were walking around the town, and like, you know, we went to a taco shop and we went here and there and whatever. So later on in the day, we had decided, well, I did not want to go, okay? They decided that they wanted to go to McDonald's. That's what I'm talking about. Some people want to eat something other than Mexican food while they're in Mexico. I don't know why they did, but they wanted McDonald's. Don't go to McDonald's while you're in Mexico. That's my tip from me to you. No McDonald's in Mexico, okay? It's not very good. Everybody ended up feeling sick afterwards. It was disgusting. Also, the order of this could be wrong. So if, what did I name them? Chris, Brian, and Jack, if they're watching this, I'm sorry. Like, if I get the order of the way things happen wrong, but like, dude, you can't expect the world from me right now. So like, okay, again, we're walking around the town, and we're just, I don't know, I wasn't that drunk because like I remember pretty well. Like, you know, it would probably be completely gone from my memory if I was like completely wasted. But anyway, we're walking around and Jack like leans onto a building, and like we thought it was a solid building, and like we thought it was a solid building, and so he leans on this building, and then the next thing you know, there's like a cop there, and like he had fallen into the building, and there's a cop there after he falls into the building, and then the cop arrests him. And so it turns out that this building is a federal building, and like he was trespassing on like federal property. So like they don't like really explain much to us, but Jack can speak Spanish, so like he's trying to figure out what's going on. They take him to jail, and so like from there we're like talking to like, you know, I forget what all the people are, you know, but like you go down to the jail or whatever, and you try to talk to like the person that represents like the United States, and like you're trying to like figure it out, like what to do. And so like it turned out that we needed to have like so much money in order to get him out of jail, and then he was gonna have like direct deposit the next day in his bank account, and then Brian had access to Jack's bank account. So we went ahead and waited, and like, okay, so the rest of the story, that's him in jail. Okay, so after, you know, he's in jail, and there's pretty much nothing we could do about it, because, you know, we had to wait for the next day. We decided to just like hang out or whatever, and we're gonna like sleep in the car, and like, what else can we do? We didn't really have like a lot of money. I don't know, we were really bad planners. We went to hang out and stuff, and we went to a strip club. I'd never been to a strip club before. One of the dancers, she was like waving me on stage. I was wearing my jacket. You guys might have seen it before. It's my Dickies jacket. I've had it forever. I've had it like, I don't know, one of my friends in high school gave it to me. I had that jacket on, and like I had like pants. I was fully dressed. Anyways, the stripper, she like calls me up onto the stage, and so like I'm dancing like probably an idiot and not stripping at all, and like people are throwing money at me. Like a dude bought me a drink. I ended up giving the beer to my boyfriend at the time, and I was just like, okay, thanks for the Corona or whatever, and like I gave it to him. So yeah, I was a stripper in Mexico, except I didn't strip. Hi, Mom. So then we went and we fell asleep in my car. I was like, so Chris was laying down, and like I was laying on top, and we were in the back seat. I don't know where the heck Brian was, like I don't remember, but he was not in the car with us. He was probably still in a strip club or like at a bar or something. Like I have no idea where he was at this point. Obviously he wasn't with me, so I don't know. Brian, if you're watching this, let me know, where were you? Anyway, so me and Chris, we fell asleep. It was really uncomfortable, obviously, because we were used to like sleeping next to each other, not with me like directly on top of him. It was awkward. I don't know. Anyway, a cop comes and knocks on the window in the middle of the night because there was a call that there was like a car. Obviously we have California plates. We're not from there. We're from the United States, California, not Mexico. So there was a call from like there was an apartment building right there, so it was probably someone that lived in the apartment. Like, why is this car out there or whatever? Anyway, so they woke us up, and like they searched our car. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't just tell us to leave, but they searched our car. It ended up being that there was like a phone missing after they left, CDs missing after they left. There was like a few different things missing after they searched our car, so like I don't know. After that we left, and like I don't really remember what we did from there that night. Like I think we just parked somewhere else and like slept. So the next morning whenever we woke up and everything, somehow Brian was back, and see, like there are like pieces missing to this story, and this is another reason I didn't want to tell it, because like I mean I don't remember everything. I'm so sorry. But anyway, we were back together, except for obviously we didn't have Jack because he was in jail. So we went and had breakfast at like the taco shop that we had eaten at the day before, and it was really good breakfast, of course. So after we did the taco shop thing, we went down to the bank, got the money, and like went and got Jack out of jail. And then of course we were in the line waiting to get out of Mexico for like 5 hours. So we didn't get home until really, really late and everything. But like Moral of the story is don't fall into buildings. In Mexico, they could be a federal building even if they look like a plain, regular, nothing building. There was nothing inside that building, by the way. We peeked our heads in. There was nothing in there. It did not look important. It looked like a whatever regular building. I think they wanted an excuse to put an American in jail. I have no idea. They just wanted our money. We didn't really have that much money. Actually, they all had good jobs, but it was like before payday when we went, so like it was probably just bad timing for us to go. And I ended up losing my job from that. I worked at Subway and couldn't work there anymore because I had missed a day because I was in Mexico, because we had planned on like going and coming back. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos. I don't usually tell story times, but if you'd like me to, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.